Hi again, Gregg of the News Tribune. Welcome to another season of Seahawks football here at the News Tribune. Training camp starting today. And what I saw right away, what I heard, all signs I saw is that Bobby Wagner's contract extension to be the richest inside linebacker in the NFL is going to happen sooner than later, maybe within days, maybe within a day. When I asked KJ Wright, his best friend after practice today, if he's getting indications that it's close, and Wright looked at me, he said yes, and then he smiled, a wry smile like he knew more than he was letting on. I suspect he does. Pete Carroll had optimistic words saying that they hope to get something done. They've been working on it for a long time. Wagner did not practice again today. He did the same thing he did in OTAs and mini camps in the spring of showing up but watching and not participating. Pete Carroll was okay with that in May and June, but today he said Wagner had, quote, an issue with not practicing, that they had not talked about him not practicing, though the coach had suspected that Wagner would not again, but that the two of them would talk about that today after practice, the issue of Wagner not practicing now that training camp is here. I think all this is going to take care of itself, as I said, and Wagner's going to have his new deal north of $17 million per year, perhaps by the end of the weekend. If it drags into August, then we've got an issue. Wagner has said he's not going to practice as long as he doesn't have a new deal because he doesn't want to risk injury because, quote, when they get hurt, they cut you. So they're trying to hammer out that new deal, and I think it's going to get done. On the field, Cody Barton, a third-round draft pick from Utah, the rookie they drafted a couple months ago, was at middle linebacker, and so was Austin Calitro, who had time at middle linebacker last year when Wagner wasn't practicing. KJ Wright was on the field with Michael Kendricks. I think they're going to go more three linebackers, more 4-3 true base defense than they've gone in recent years. They've been a 70% nickel team with 5 defensive backs and 2 linebackers, just Wright and Wagner. Having Kendricks re-signed, having Wagner back, he'll be in the fold here in a day or two, as I said, and Wright re-signed. That's 3 Super Bowl starters at linebacker. The Seahawks are going to put all 3 on the field at the same time, and when they do, they're going to be in base more than they were when Justin Coleman was the nickel back here and the strong side linebacker was off the field. Kendricks is going to play more strong side, it looks like. It's something he has not done in the past. He was a weak side linebacker with Philadelphia in the Super Bowl a couple years ago and with Cleveland before he got here. Wright, of course, has been a Pro Bowl weak side linebacker, and Wagner in the middle. The starting safeties today, Tedrick Thompson was at free, Bradley McDougald was at strong. That's the way they did it for some of the middle of last season, and at the very end after Lano Hill cracked his hip. Hill is on the PUP list to start camp. He didn't practice today. Pete Carroll said he might be a week or 10 days away from practicing. Marquise Blair is going to also have a chance with Hill to win the strong safety job that would push Bradley McDougald to free safety. Blair, the second-round pick from Utah, a quote, silent assassin in the words of GM John Schneider after they drafted him, didn't practice either. He's also on the PUP list, but Pete Carroll said it could be any day now that Blair is back from his hamstring injury he got last month. Blair has passed the physical, the coach said. The defensive line had Earl Mitchell here the first day. They signed him yesterday, 2 days after the Jerron Reed suspension by the NFL for the domestic assault allegation. Mitchell was on the field wearing number 75, 32-year-old 10-year veteran. Pete Carroll said they've always liked Mitchell. He's played the last 2 seasons with San Francisco. He's a run-stopper type, though. Only 1 sack the last 4 years, so he's not going to replace the 10.5 sacks that Jerron Reed had from defensive tackle last year. Reed spoke after practice. I wrote about that at thenewstribune.com. You can check it out online. He said he does not agree with the NFL's decision because he disagrees with the facts, with the facts as they are portrayed in the police report from Bellevue that I wrote about a couple days ago in detail. When I asked him what facts exactly he doesn't agree with, he did not elaborate and just said it was about the facts. He said he's learned. He's told his teammates not to get themselves in that position. Pete Carroll after practice was asked if this incident and the suspension for first 6 games of the regular season adversely affects Reed's future with the team. Reed, of course, is in the final year of his rookie contract, entering it. And Carroll said no, that he has no hesitation in supporting him down the road, said that he is, and the Seahawks have been impressed by Reed's maturity and forthrightedness and being transparent about this entire issue. Carroll said that the investigation lasted so long, 27 months by the NFL, that the team had no idea what the resolution was going to be, when it was going to come, and what it was going to be. But like Reed, Carroll said the team respects the NFL's decision. My colleague Josh Kirschenbaum from the UW Daily and News Tribune intern was going to be out here this weekend for me. Family Matters are sending me to San Diego. There are worse lots in life, I know. And I'll be back here after the weekend to pick it back up at thenewstribune.com and at gbellseattle. Thanks for watching.